Afternoon and happy Thursday, everybody. It is Scott Wohlers with River Place Capital. It is Thursday, July the 2nd, and wanted to talk about what we've seen in the markets over the last week and discuss kind of what we see moving forward and some very exciting economic news that was released today. And we've seen this week has been a good week in the markets, and we wrapped up the quarter on Tuesday, the end of the quarter, and the S&P 500 had the best quarter that it's had in over 22 years since Q4 of 1998. And we saw a nice recovery and that V-shaped recovery that we've been talking about in the stock market from the lows of March. And when we hit the bottom of March 23rd, we've seen a very nice recovery since then, even though we have seen some days of very volatile days of there's some downtrending days. We've been able to just read through that, go through that, and the positive economic headlines that continue to come out are what's really moving the market forward right now. And the big news today is we had the jobs number for the month of June come out. We expected to add a little bit over about 3.2 million jobs for the month of June. However, we blew that number out of the water and we saw an increase of 4.8 million jobs for the month of June. Now, we still have a long way to go. We still have unemployment rate of over 11%, but it was much better than expected. We created more jobs in the month of June than we expected. And so right now we are in a dead period as we're getting ready to move into the new quarter. Companies are having to be quiet about outlooks, guidance, and things like that. And one of the things that we've talked about over the last couple of weeks is until we start getting some clear guidance from companies and what they're seeing on their recovery, their business outlook, what things look like, we're going to float around and we're going to trade in a range and bounce up and down on a day-to-day basis based on headline news. And so today, the headline news is good. It's a positive day. And the market is overlooking the increase in viruses and the spread of the virus throughout the spread of COVID-19 throughout the United States, as there continues to be several hot spots. And one of the things to pay attention to and look at moving forward is, number one, to look at what companies are going to be saying and what their outlook is. And number two, as the number of cases do increase, how many places either phase backwards or pause their phase and what that does to the employment figures moving forward. Those are some big things to take a look at that are going to have a pretty big impact on the market moving forward. So we are excited to get into earnings season, excited that we had a strong finish to the rest of the second quarter this year. And as always, if you have any questions about what's going on in your individual portfolio, or ways in which we can help you, or we want to understand what's going on in the economy or why the market is doing what it's doing, call us. We're here to talk. You can reach us online at www.riverplacecapital.com or always give us a call at 904 346 3460. I hope everybody has a wonderful and safe 4th of July weekend, and thank you so much.